Good evening, ladies and gents. Here's Texas Method Volume for September 3rd, my squats video. Here's the last warm-up, 185 pounds by 2. I'm very glad that I got my camera back into the gym for this. I was kind of missing not being able to see what I was doing. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I'm pretty sure that my raised heels are causing me a bit of a problem with my squatting. I think I will do much better once I'm on flats, and I hope to be able to get Converse, some chucks sometime in the near future. I'm hoping, praying. Anyways, here we come to, I've only put in 3 sets, so this is set 1 of 240 by 5 by 5. Now I spent a bit of time just making sure that I was centered, getting the bar into the shelf, and a little bit of time. You're gonna see a lot of my feet shifting a little bit, because I'm trying to get my stance proper. I'm trying to make sure that my feet aren't twisting out, because that seems to happen a lot on this carpet. I know that I'm not hitting depth on all of my reps because I'm cueing myself. I'm basically keeping my upper back tight, taking air, twisting my knees out, well, my shins out a tiny bit, and then breaking at the hips and dropping into the hole. So this is a bit rusty because I haven't picked up 240 in a while, because I was off for a couple of weeks from squats. Here's a side view of set 3. I was kind of getting into the groove here, but still, I just wanted to make sure that I went through all of my cues, that I did everything properly, that I was tight. Yeah, so I started this off, I start off my sessions now with about between 5 and 10 minutes of biking, stationary, and it seems to be helping the knee a little bit. It seems a little warmer anyways. So there you see, just making sure that I'm braking properly, that I'm keeping my head up, my chest up. There I play with my stance width a tiny bit and bring it in and bring my my foot angle in a tiny bit more. So like I said, I'm just trying to pay attention to the little things to make sure that I'm not, that I'm doing my squats properly. So, yeah, breaking at the hips. Like I said, I know that I'm not making depth on all of my reps, but I'm not missing depth by all that much either. So I'd rather get the, start beating the motor patterns in properly and make sure that I'm sitting there thinking about these things before each set. I took about 5 minutes rest in between. I know I could probably go a little bit less, but like I said, just trying to get back into the swing of things with this weight. Another thing that's different today is that I had my wrist straps. I'd forgotten my wrist straps last week. That was a bit painful. So, trying to keep my knees not locked. Trying to go down as far as I can. So here, set 5 is probably where I was the most tired, but where I was getting the best depth and where my hips weren't shooting out as much, where I was pushing from my heels, and where everything just felt better. So again, there, just playing a little bit with the stance width, and I pretty much have it. The floor is a tiny bit slippery, which is why I'm hoping that the chucks will help out a tad, because I feel like I'm sliding in these shoes, and they don't feel tight anymore, and I'm wondering if maybe flats aren't the way to go with powerlifting stance. Anyways, I will see you in the bench video, which is coming up next.